Wanted to do a little quick walk around video of my latest creation. I bought a Sears version of the Walmart Mongoose Dolomite. Got a really good deal at the Sears closeout, $179 for the bike delivered to the door. Went ahead and bought the Chinese motor kit. Did a lot of cleaning and polishing up on it. Had to go with the green scheme. Bought an anodized head. I also put in a Sick Bike Parts shift kit, which gave me the ability to be able to have a 7-speed while being driven by the motor. To make it fit properly though, I had to notch and reinforce the frame to get the motor to sit down low enough to where I would have adjustment to be able to raise it up for chain adjustment here on the drive side. When I do move the motor up and down, it's just a matter of changing shims right in here as the motor pulls away. Just add a few more shims, keeps everything in alignment and clamped up tight. I also went to a smaller chain ring down on the bottom, went to the 30 tooth, and also I put a $20 super low Mega Drive low first gear on the back, which makes this thing just like a little trials bike. Pedaling it in first low is super easy. I can push the weight anywhere. Under power, the thing will just idle along and crawl up anything. It's like riding a lightweight trials bike. Get up into 7th gear and the thing will get some speed. So far I've had it up to 40.7 miles per hour, which is plenty fast for a bicycle on the street. Still had a little bit more in it. Cruises along at 35 miles per hour just effortlessly. It's all the stock tires, rims, and shifter mechanism that came with the bike. I added this little rear pack and the rear rack. I did have to make chain guards for it. The Sick Bike Parts kit wasn't really built for this small of a frame, so I had to build a few of my own parts to get this thing to work properly. Had the ignition system coil down underneath where hopefully it'll stay cooler. Had to use an Origin 8 chain guide to keep the chain on the upper sprocket when going into low gear. So far that's worked out really good. Motor fits nice and smooth on this side here. Little quick homemade exhaust system. Found a muffler for $12 off of eBay. Really doesn't sound too bad. It does have real good bottom end torque. This motor will just lug down and torque so good. It just amazes me how hard this thing will pull. I didn't want to do an expansion chamber and make a high revving crazy little motor. I wanted something that was going to pull down low so I could just idle along and just accelerate from an idle just by twisting the throttle. And this does that quite well. I'll do a video of me riding it and show how well it works and the shifting. The other thing I did do is I bought 203mm rotors. Had to make an adapter, but I went to larger rotors and only had 160 front and rear because of the weight and the speed. I wanted to put larger brakes on it, and it does stop really good right now. $16 well spent. Other than that, it's just been a lot of fun. The thing, I just ride so nice and smooth. I can just put in whatever gear and cruise at whatever speed I feel like. Bought a little combination horn headlight for it. It seems to work just fine. I have my shifter on this side. It is backwards from where it's supposed to be, but with the throttle control and everything on this side, there's just no room for it. My other two bikes are like this, and it's just fine. You ride like this, move over to shift. When I do shift, the only thing I do is just roll it back to idle, twist the shifter, right back on the gas. It's so smooth you don't even hear it shift. I'll go ahead and get a couple riding videos and show how good it goes slow and how well it goes fast.